the story we've been waiting to hear. Hear. A funeral, a pair of pliers and a suspicious beard. The man you're about to meet broke into his brother's coffin and cut off his ear. We're all wondering the same thing right now, aren't we? Why?
No one was listening.
Is this what you use to cut your dead brother's ear?
Yes.
You heard right. Jen Jong Lee took matters into his own hands, which left us and authorities with a lot of strange questions.
How did you cut your dead brother's ear off?
A little bit. For the DNA, we can't cut whole. Why one? I just want to sample a little bit. Yeah.
How on earth did it get to this point? This bizarre battle over a deceased estate began when Jen Jong's brother, Jen Ming Lee, died at his Sydney home aged 58 from a lung condition. Jen Ming's body was found by his son, Cheng Zhang Lee, on March 4, 2022. But Jen Jong has never been convinced his nephew, Cheng, is definitely his brother's son because of a suspicious beard.
Why did you have concerns about your nephew's paternity?
Because of full beer. And when my friend, few of them, said, no, not like your family did.
So Jen asked Cheng to get a DNA test to prove he deserved his father's money. Over text message, Jen said, "I have asked you many times to check your DNA. I will happily pay for checking fee." Cheng said, "No, I will not be doing a DNA test. If you need to do this, please have your lawyer talk to mine."
He didn't want to go. He refused.
Jen Ming owned this property in Petersham in Sydney's inner west when he died. It was recently sold for $1 million. Jen Jong believes he and his 91-year-old mother should receive some of the money.
My mother had to get some maintenance because of the living place is a very poor condition.
So Jen asked Euro Funeral Services if he could get DNA from his brother before he was cremated to prove once and for all if his nephew is entitled to any of the family money.
Yeah, actually, I want to take my beloved skin or hair can test DNA, but the manager say can't. You had to, my nephew accept, and then I can do it. But we asked him, he didn't agree, so I know our chance.
On the day of Jen Ming's funeral, while Cheng was outside, Jen Jong and his son snuck behind the curtain, broke into his brother's coffin, and Jen took a piece of his ear.
When he go out, I with my son and open the body, the bed, cut a little bit pieces to be simple and keep it. I don't like to do this, but I know our way this time because a few hours later he burned.
What did you do with your dead brother's ear?
I plastered the bed and put in a small glass and put in the fridge to keep it.
Jen got away with the disturbing act for more than a year. The truth was only revealed when he tried to prove the sample was legitimate to a laboratory. So he came here to get Euro Funeral Services, Spiro Haralambous, to sign a document. But Spiro wasn't at the funeral and had no idea what Jen had done.
When Spiro asked what's going on, Jen told him, I cut off a piece of his ear and I've kept it in my fridge. Spiro responded, "You did what?" Jen shared photos of the cut-up ear with Spiro, and later over text, Spiro said, "Hi, just trying to understand the following. Where did you get the sample? Was it in Rookwood Crematorium's chapel?" Jen said, "Yes, sir." Spiro responded, "So you opened the coffin lid, unzipped the bag and took the sample. Is that right?" Jen replied, "Yes, that is right." A few days later, after again being asked to sign a document, Spiro texts Jen, "I will not be signing or agreeing to any of the above. I am now obligated to inform the next of kin and authorities."
He told my nephew and asked him to go to the Auburn police station to report I'm do these things.
Jen was charged with interfering with a corpse. Police raided his fridge and seized the remains of the ear and the pliers he used.
But that you fine me 1,500, I'm not bad people. I'm a pension. My mother, 91.
How did you get the idea to get a piece of your brother's ear? Did you Google that?
Because it's just thinking, people say DNA, use skin and everything, or some people say hair.
Why did you choose to cut his ear off? Why didn't you just take a piece of hair?
Some people say the hair no good.
How did you feel about cutting your dead brother's ear off? It's pretty gross.
I also very worried to do these things. I don't like to do it.
Have you realised now what you did was wrong?
You know our way to settle this problem.
The family's battle continues in court. But one thing has been resolved. Cheng Zhang Li is the biological son of Jen Ming Li. Jen Zhong still doesn't believe it though.
So now I want to make sure.
2 long years on, Jen's still hoping the ear doesn't go to waste.
I test, double check.
Wow, I mean, I'm not sure what to say about that one, and it was all over a beard.